In this tutorial, we will teach you how to create a Save the Wildlife poster. Before we get started, you should get your hands on as many grunge patterns as you can. For this tutorial, we will be working with 3 basic grunge patterns that we have downloaded from sxc.hu. Now let's open up a blank document in Photoshop and add the first grunge pattern on the canvas. Let's adjust the size to fit the canvas. With that done, we will add the watercolor textured paper and adjust its size to fit in the canvas. With that taken care of, let's change the layer's mood to overlay. Now we will add the animals to the poster. Over here, we have already downloaded 3 images of giraffes from sxc.hu. Let's select the first image and bring it on the canvas. Let's use the selection tool to make a rough selection of the animal from the neck up. With that done, we will make an invert selection and delete the rest of the image. Since the background now is a static blue color, we will use the magic wand tool to remove the background. If you want a more accurate output, you can use the marquee tool for this as well. Notice that the image lighting and exposure is dull and doesn't match with the background. Therefore, let's move to the Image menu, move to Adjustments, and select the Curves option. To add white balance, we will take the top placeholder and move it towards the right side like so. You can play around with this feature to make the character fit in with the background. Next, we will add 2 more images of giraffes and use the same techniques to crop out the images from the neck up and adjust the lighting and exposure for each image. Right now, this is what we've come up with. Now let's select the image layer and go to Filter, select Stylize, and then choose the Wind option. For this video, we will select Blast for the method and set the direction from the right. With that done, let's apply the same filter on the rest of the image layers by selecting them and pressing Ctrl F. This shortcut automatically applies the last filter used on the selected layer. Let's adjust the exposures of the images in the same way as we did before to further increase the white balance so that they can blend in well with the background. Once you're satisfied with the results, select them all and press Ctrl E to merge them into a single layer. Right now, the bottom of the image is sharply cut and isn't fitting in well. For that, we will use masking to remove the edges at the bottom so that it blends in well with the background. Lastly, we will open up this black and white grunge texture and adjust the size to fit in with the canvas. With that done, let's change its layer mode to Overlay. Next, let's create a new layer below the image layer and use a soft brush to apply blue color in the middle of the canvas. Let's change the opacity of the layer to 70% and we are done with the illustration. Now it's time to add the text. For this, we will pick up the Type tool, use Northwood High for the font, and insert the text on top of the poster. We have structured the text in such a way that the size of the word Safe is larger than the rest of the text. We have also kept the word spacing at 25 points and line spacing at 36 points. At the end, let's change the color of the text, and our wildlife poster is ready. Thanks for watching. This was a HowTech.tv tutorial.